Yo, what's cracking everyone? Ericship 111 here now with more information about Forza Horizon 5 being revealed recently through Playground Games Let's Go Episode 7 livestream. There seems to be some things that were missed, features that were teased, to even some confusion, especially when it comes to the day one car list. Well, hopefully this video will answer some of those questions, and please remember, if you do find videos like this helpful, please make sure to smash the thumbs up button as it really does help this channel out, and also subscribe if you want all the latest Forza Horizon 5 news, rumors, and even some possible early gameplay. Now, with that all said, here are 9 important things to know about Forza Horizon 5. Starting off with number 1, that Hall of Fame badge. Right, so just recently Playground Games released a huge portion of the day one car list for Forza Horizon 5, and so far there has been over 400 cars announced. Now I'll get into all the important car list stuff later on in this video. However, one interesting thing that was noted by the community, and I certainly noticed this for myself, was the accolades in the campaign, more specifically the Hall of Fame icon. It appears to be a Jaguar F-Type. Now in Horizon 5, we do have the 2015 Jaguar F-Type R Coupe, which has been featured since Forza Horizon 2. However, if we analyze and dissect the Jaguar icon, it appears that this F-Type is the facelifted or newest version of the model. Could this be a sign for the new F-Type being brought in later down the track? Possibly, but who remembers back in Forza Motorsport 6 where an icon of a NISMO R35 GTR was shown as a mod, and for years we were all expecting for the new NISMO R35 to be featured in Motorsport 6 or any succeeding Forza titles, but sadly nothing came to fruition. But if we are having a bit of fun observing the icons from the accolades area, then what about the creative icon? Safe to say T-Rex from Hot Wheels is returning, but that Supra is very similar to Paul Walker's personal TRD Supra, which was featured back in Forza Horizon 2. Of course, this is all speculation at this point, but certainly worth noting down. Number 2, Wheelspins. So as of now, not much has been revealed about the Wheelspins for Horizon 5. We haven't seen how the user interface or graphic design will be, but back in Horizon 4, one of the biggest complaints we made with the Wheelspins was of course how clothing items were included. And for the longest time, since launch, the game actually had more clothing items than cars, which led to us winning more novelty items for our drive avatars rather than new vehicles or credits, making it very frustrating for the players. However, in Horizon 5, things are slightly different. While it will once again include clothing or novelty items in the Wheelspin, this time only rare items will be present, whereas common and uncommon clothing items can now be bought directly from a shop. Although personally, I would have loved to have no clothing items at all in the Wheelspins. As long as the rare items make up a small portion of the entire Wheelspin prizes, then I certainly don't mind. But what do you guys think? Number 3, Goliath Returns. With the new Horizon campaign structure, there are now 6 Horizon Festival sites you can unlock and visit, and in the Let's Go Episode 7 livestream, Playground Games actually showcased the chapters in the Horizon Mexico main stage, and one of them is of course the Goliath event. Now, the Goliath event was introduced back in Forza Horizon 3 and typically is a circuit race around the perimeter of the entire map. Horizon 4 had pretty much the exact same thing, but with Horizon 5, because the map is 1.5 times larger than Horizon 4's map, if Playground Games are going by the same concept, Horizon 5's Goliath is going to be one massive race. Certainly curious to see how the layout will be. I just hope the developers don't cop out on the layout, only including a portion of the map because they might be worried that the race would be too long for particular players. Number 4, barn finds. It's no secret that barn finds will be returning for Forza Horizon 5, however a select few barn finds will now be discovered differently to past Horizon games, which to me is exciting to hear. From what was revealed, it's not all about just driving around and Anna will say, "Hey Eric, looks like there might be a barn find around the area, I'll mark it on your map." Now again, if we go back to the Horizon Mexico main stage, you can see one of the chapters is called Bocho, which from my research is the Mexican slang for a Volkswagen Beetle. And it says here, find and restore a legendary car. So I'm presuming it will be a Beetle of some sort. Which Beetle could it be? I have no idea. Perhaps it's a Beetle that has yet to be announced on the Forza Horizon 5 car list. And of course, another example we saw when it comes to barn finds was the Expedition, where during the mission, a new barn find rumor was discovered. However, according to the developers, there are a few more barn finds with quote unquote interesting discovery criteria. And I do hope they will once again be very cool cars that are worth looking for. Number 5, create a route returns. Now I know this isn't a huge deal nowadays, but I'm not sure if this was actually showcased in previous episodes, at least with the starting screen where it shows the creator route selection, but this feature was certainly a big thing back in Forza Horizon 4. In fact, when that game launched, creator route was actually a feature that was advertised in a sense as coming soon, and a couple of months later, the feature was finally added. This was the first real feature which allowed Horizon players to make their own tracks and give other players an opportunity to experience them. But with Events Lab most likely encompassing features like Creator Route, I'm curious as to why this feature still exists. Unfortunately, I don't have the answers for this. Events Lab is still a feature that is still under huge speculation at this point, despite what Mike Brown has publicly said and also revealed in a special Q&A, but I would guess that Creator Route will be no different to how it was in Horizon 4. Number 6, car list. As I mentioned earlier, over 400 cars have currently been announced for the day one launch. However, some glaring manufacturers seem to be missing from the list thus far. But first, just remember, before you all freak out, this is once again not the final day one car list, and Playground Games have specifically stated more cars and manufacturers will be added as they get closer to the launch date. Some manufacturers like BMW, Mazda, Lancia have yet to be announced, and I suspect there could be a number of reasons why. Number 1, perhaps Playground Games do not want to reveal the entire car list all at once. They could be gauging a sense of feedback from the community on the list so far. 2, perhaps some licensing deals have yet to be renewed or is in the process of renewing, hence why some manufacturers have yet to be announced. Or maybe some manufacturers actually aren't returning, and right now Playground Games have chosen a bunch of manufacturers to omit from the list so that when or if they do add more cars and manufacturers on the list, it will be less obvious. Of course, this is all speculation at this point, but for those who are worried about BMW not being in Horizon 5, remember, half of their sound capture behind the scene footage was shown driving a BMW, and as for the Lancia, the Stratos was seen in Horizon 5 already as part of their sound showcase. Of course, I can't comment on Mazda, but I would say most, if not all, the manufacturers we saw in Horizon 4 will most likely return for Horizon 5. Number 7, a new car. So from the E3 trailer all the way to the new gameplay footage from all the Let's Go livestream, there is a good handful of cars that will be specifically new to Horizon 5. Cars like the Jaguar XJR15, the Porsche Taycan, the handful of new Ford Broncos, the Mercedes AMG 1, amongst many others. It's safe to say that including the current car list reveal, most of us within the community already know about them. However, there is one new car that was revealed through the current car list, and we did briefly see it in the most recent live stream, and that is the Nissan number 23 Rally Raid. Of course, brand new to the Forza franchise, it was however spotted in the leaked car list for Forza Horizon 4 back in late 2019, which also featured cars that were released through the festival playlist in Horizon 4, and even included cars like the Flying Lizard Porsche and also the Ford Bronco, which was of course exclusive to Forza Horizon 5. But to be honest, I'm just very excited to drive this Nissan day car. Number 8, new Forza Edition cars. So of course with every New Horizon game, it looks to be tradition now that we will be getting a new group of Forza Edition vehicles. Now in Horizon 5's new car collection screen, we did see 4 brand new Forza Edition cars. The first was the Morris Minor 1000, the next was the Pagani Huayra BC, which I'm certainly very excited to drive. Then we have the 2019 Porsche GT3, which seems to become some sort of an off-roading vehicle, including some new customization for the car by the looks of things, and lastly the Pontiac Firebird Trans Am. Not sure what this car will be specialized in, maybe perhaps the drag car? Who exactly knows, but if we include the Ford Deluxe Forza Edition, which can be unlocked by pre-ordering the Xbox Forza Horizon 5 Limited Edition wireless controller, and the Mercedes AMG 1 Forza Edition that was showcased in the E3 trailer, that gives us a current total of 6 Forza Edition cars in Horizon 5, with hopefully many more to come. I wonder what other Forza Edition cars we might get. And lastly, number 9, the NISMO R35 GTR confirmed. So at the beginning of this video, I mentioned the NISMO R35 being showcased as an icon in Forza Motorsport 6, and that was literally the last time we saw any signs of the NISMO being in a Forza franchise. Well, after many years later, here is something that is interesting to note. And it has been seen on both Instagram and Facebook, but back in October of 2020, an independent car dealership in America posted up an image of a 2020 Nissan R35 GTR NISMO being measured, with the caption saying, "Out here with Forza Motorsport Turn 10 Studios, shooting the Nissan GTR NISMO for the game. Can't wait to experience it on the Xbox." Now, of course, we know that Playground Games is in charge for the Horizon games and is based in the United Kingdom, but they also share a lot of resources from Turn 10, who are based in America and are the main developers for the Forza Motorsport series. Now, although we have seen the car list for Nissan and this R35 NISMO is nowhere to be seen, we do know for a fact that it has been scanned for modeling purposes, and chances, should this be a legit post, which I think it is, we will most likely at some point see this 2020 Nissan R35 NISMO sometime during Forza Horizon 5's lifespan. Could this be true? What do you guys think? So there we have it guys, 9 things to know about Forza Horizon 5 as of right now. If you guys did find this video useful, please make sure to smash the thumbs up button, as that really helps me out. And lastly, of course, once again, if you guys want to see more Forza Horizon 5 content right here on this channel, make sure to click the subscribe button with notifications turned on, and I hope to see you guys in the next video. Peace.